Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. In today's video, I'm going to show you something really fun, and that is my speed farm team for the Grave of Venom 9. The reason why I'm trying to show these types of videos is because I already made videos on my channel where I'm showing how to beat stage 9 of every single dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I missed Curse, Grave of Curse, but I guess I'll tackle that one as well. But I showed you teams that you can use free-to-play heroes, with the Horrors, Sigrids, mostly rares and epics, in order to beat stage 9s, and most of them are pretty decent times. Some of them take the whole amount of time. However, I had some people that said in my comments, just show us, can you show us also some of your teams, like the end game ones, kind of like giving you an idea what you can strive for and what's kind of the end goal. And the reason why this one's something really good, and you're gonna try to get these types of speed farms, is when you have the Alliance Duel, the Golden Wing match going on. If you go over here and check, it's kind of important that the first 200 stamina that you use during the day is on your best runs and the fastest ones possible, because the higher the stage and the faster the time, the better the points you will get in order for your, for your alliance to win this one. If I'm not mistaken, let me see exactly what does it say. Bonus points details, and over here, so it says clear different stages of dungeons to earn gold wing points. See below for more details. Based on the time spent on clearance, you will be rewarded with extra golden wing points, okay? Shortened time consumed grants higher points. Final points for clearance equals time bonus golden wing points plus base golden wing points for clearance. So you can see here the timetable of how many points you get per run, okay? But then also you get a ton of extra points for doing the good, the highest and the fastest. So let's jump in and let me show you my team, and it's a pretty fun team, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, I'm gonna have some legendaries in here, but the thing is, it can be changed. Like, for example, somebody like a Mithrasia could be changed if I would also change my Sagomir build. Like, if I give Sagomir resist as well, I can bring, instead of Mithrasia, another healer, another debuff cleanser, so that Sagomir can take more hits. But the whole reason why this team does so well is because of Filto. Like, this is my main damage. So my team relies around Filto doing the crazy damage, with Lorenfield boosting him, and then having every single timing going pretty well. Let's see, is it gonna be the right time? Almost. I need one more hit in there. Boom, there we go. Under 30 seconds. I think it's something like 28 on this one, maybe 25. So my best is 23 seconds. It's just crazy. There's other ways to do it. Like, I know I've seen people using their their wild team. So basically it uses your best people, your best built people to be able to just farm this quickly. And well, that's why I'm using Filto in here, because whenever he has rally and he does his big smack, he basically hits 3 times that ultimate, and you can see he just half healths the boss whenever he does that. And because of the rotation that I did in there, it basically comes back to it pretty fast, and boom, there we go again, 23. This might actually be a bit faster. I think it's actually 23 seconds. Yep, 23 seconds. So, the time is just insane. But at the same time, you need to keep in mind that, like I mentioned, this is endgame content, and I have every single person built in the right way. What I mean by that is, my tank in Sagomir is going to be the one that's going to go first before like the smack from Filto happens, and he's the one that has Witch's Remains. And because he has a double hit, he has a high chance of landing that Witch's Remains. It's not always going to be 100% because it's a 60% chance. However, it can proc on every single one of the hits, okay? So if we have that one, if you have the defense penalty from the Witch's Remains, that's going to be awesome. At the same time, he's in Brotherhood Spirit. That also gives an extra attack boost to, to the whole team for 10 seconds. But at the same time, I also have Lorenfield in the Brotherhood Spirit because, well, he's going to be the one that always goes before Filto. So you want to make sure that, if you don't have it on your tank, maybe you cannot get Brotherhood Spirit on your tank like I did, for example. You might have to make him tankier, maybe give him resist, whatnot. But then you can do it. Obviously, I'm just showing in case you have the same heroes. So I have Laurentiel in the Brotherhood Spirit because, like I said, he's gonna go just before Filto, and then when Filto goes, he's just gonna destroy with the ultimate. And the way that I have the timings, I actually had to give him the Spiritual Incense Burner so that he comes back to the ultimate fast enough. Otherwise, I would have to give him a ton more skill haste. Without this one, Filto goes before him because of the way that his ultimate works. So if you look at Laurentiel's, basically it's all about his passive. When he has his ultimate is fully recharged, gives rally to all allies, so that's massive. But then on his ultimate, creates a domain. When allies consume rally through their ultimate skills, they recharge their ultimate energy by 25%. So obviously, Laurentiel's gonna do the same thing, but everybody else is gonna do the same thing. Also consumes rally if the hero is under rally when casting this ultimate, and grants 40% attack up to all rally allies. So if you had I think this actually counts. Let me actually look, because I did not see. I think it's actually the big attack up that we get from Laurentiel that counts. So maybe I didn't even think about that side. So I will just have to slow it down after this, after Laurentiel does his ultimate. Let's see if it's going to be the 41. Okay, slowing it down. Let's see, do we have the attack up from yep, so we have the attack up from the actual Brotherhood Spirit, and that stacks with the attack up from Laurentiel. So that's why it makes that damage to be so insane. So still build them like that, still have Brotherhood Spirit if you have somebody like Laurentiel, and then everything's gonna work really well. But like, yeah, after this round finishes, I'm gonna show you how it goes. Obviously, sometimes you might have the RNG if you don't land the defense penalty. Is going to take a little bit longer, but it's still somewhere around 30 seconds or under, so it shouldn't be as bad. And boom, there we go, it's down. But normally this team for me takes about 2 turns for Filto to use his ultimate, and that's it. So this one's 34. I guess that's the worst that it can go. But yeah, so that's why I have Laurentiel built like that with this one, so he comes back to his ultimate faster. He has some damage as well, but he's not there to do damage. He's just enabling Filto. Now, when it comes to supports, like I said, I just have Mithrasia and, well, my Mithrasia build that gives it as much skill haste as I can. With the Rift Hourglass, you don't really need this. Like I said, you can just replace Mithrasia with another healer. Try to keep the 5 affinity up, because, for example, I have the 5 affinity, so I'm getting 25% more damage, 30% more crit damage, because I have everything maxed out in my elemental affinity for lightning and radiant. So every single thing, you know, comes into play. And again, this is, you know, end game stuff. Then the last one, honestly, the reason I have even here Quarian is because it helps me keep alive Sagomir. If Sagomir dies, it's a little bit trickier. So Quarian bringing the extra heal and defense up helps me to be able to take this run so that Sagomir comes back again to do his defense penalty before Filto does his second ultimate, because he also gives himself the carrot and pushes his ultimate forward. So, you know, it's really important about the timing. That's all it's about. And then the man of the hour, like my amazing Filto, I just love the guy. Like, he smacks so hard, is crazy. He basically is built with as much damage as possible, 92% crit rate. You know, you'd prefer to have 100% to make it consistent, but this is pretty good. Then he has also, what, 200 and what's that, 211% crit damage, over 5k attack, and I also have on him Eyeball of the Giant to boost his ultimate damage, because that's where most of his damage comes from. And then I have him built in the Executioner one, so he ignores more of the defense, you know, good stuff in there, crit damage here, attack over here. But like I mentioned, the reason why I had to have Laurentiel have the instance button is because of this one. So like if you remember, I just mentioned that Laurentiel's ultimate makes people that consume rally gain 20% extra ultimate energy, okay, or 25. Well, the thing that happens with Filto is not only does he shoot 3 times if he has rally, but he also recharges ultimate energy by 20%. So basically, he's getting a 45% ultimate energy boost by having rally, whereas Laurentiel only gets the 25%. So that's when I want to have skill haste and this one on him, so he comes back to his ultimate again before Filto does the smack again, because he cannot put rally on himself in this specific fight. The only way he can put rally is if he does his battle skill and he hits more than 2 targets. But because the way that they are placed, there's, you know, the balls are not adjacent to the boss, so he's not going to be able to put rally on himself. That's why, you know, it's not easy, but it's a fun thing to see, like, this type of team and how it blasts it. And, you know, I'm really happy with this team. And honestly, I think If I'm not mistaken, I'm using exactly the same team or something similar. I think I'm dropping Quarian and I'm bringing Hegio for Heretical Ruins 9. So if you guys want to see a video on that one, just leave it in the comments below and I can show you a video on that one as well. Again, this is more of a showcase, like I mentioned, because it kind of, you know, hero dependent and whatnot, but you can take these type of teams to be under 1 minute by just using your best damage dealers in there, making sure that your tank survives enough and have 1 or 2 good healers for Venom, and you should be just fine by doing this. But anyway, I think we're gonna leave it at this. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed to see these types of videos as well, because like I said, I make free-to-play friendly videos, but I also want to show some endgame stuff. But at the same time, you know what? I'm not showing you fully awakened, fully inspired. Everybody has legendary artifacts, because I'm not at the Kraken level. I'm at, you know, low spender level, plus I played in the beta. So these are the types of team that I have, and this is what I'm playing with. But anyway, this is going to be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.